1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, yeah, here we go. 1, 2, 3. All right. Now, can you hear us now? Oh, dear. What a disaster. Bit like you just talk for a minute so I can make sure there's audio coming out.
All good now. That's good. Well,
you just missed some amazing pearls of wisdom.
Some of the greatest analysis of all time.
Wow, technical geniuses. So let's start again.
We did it in French. We did it fluent French.
So look, Australia have won the toss and sent Kiwis in. A terrific start to the night for Australia. And then it was all Australia in the first 10 overs. The Kiwis got off to a very slow start, just getting to 57 at the halfway break. And then they really accelerated afterwards to make 172. Do you think they're short, Paul?
Well, I kind of do, although I noticed that CricViz at the innings break has New Zealand a 55% chance, and I have a lot of respect for their algorithm, so that gives me some pause for concern. Shane Watson in commentary sort of said that he didn't think the pitch was that good, but I just look at Kane Williamson, 85 from 48, strike rate of 177. He's not normally that expansive, and I'd like to think that if Williamson, classy player that he is, can score that quickly, that some of the Australian players can do so as well. It did seem a few times that the Australians had the rags out trying to get some dew off the ball. Mitchell Starc bowled a waist-high full toss that looked like it had slipped, so maybe there's that as well. But I think, the key moment of the innings was Josh Hazlewood on the boundary dropping Williamson, and that poor old Starc after that really copped a pummeling. His first 3 overs went for 50. He bowled a good final over, came back. I wouldn't have given him the final over, but credit to him, he bowled that quite well. And
you wouldn't have picked him in the match.
I wouldn't have, and you'd have to say at this stage that I've been vindicated.
Well, we'll see with the result. I thought Australia's bowlers, apart from Starc, bowled pretty well. Josh Hazlewood, 4 overs, 3 wickets for 16. A big comeback performance after copping a bit of tap in the semi-finals. Glenn Maxwell, 3 overs, none for 28. He copped a little bit of stick. Pat Cummins, 4 overs, none for 27. Really liked the way Cummins bowled at the death overs. He took the pace off the ball. And, actually the New Zealand side were threatening to get up much closer to 200 the way they were going. But he and Hazlewood helped bring that back. Starc obviously leaked a few from the other end, but without Cummins, we might have been chasing a lot more.
I think Starc's 3rd over went for 22, and then Cummins and Hazlewood bowled the next 2 overs and really, as you say, dragged things back. And so it was interesting, like Martin Guptill, 28 off 35. Is that an innings that if New Zealand ultimately don't win this World Cup, they'll look back on and think, what's doing there? That's very, very unlike Martin Guptill. You'd think if he's going to face 35 balls, he's going to score at least 40-something and probably much more than that. So, I'm relatively optimistic at the innings break. I'm worried by CricViz giving it 55-45.
Who are they giving it to, 55-45?
New Zealand.
Wow, interesting.
And the fact that Shane Watson on commentary saying that it's a bit too paced, but I just come back to Williamson. If he can score that quickly, then, my tip at the innings break is that I'm slightly more confident about Australia winning than I was before a ball was bowled. But, it could be interesting.
And just continuing on with the bowling figures, Adam Zampa, 4 overs, 1 for 26. He continues his excellent tournament. He is far exceeded my expectations. Really came out well again tonight. And Mitchell Marsh, the other bowler, 1 over, none for 11. So he was expensive in that over. You mentioned Martin Guptill's innings. And I guess if New Zealand do lose tonight, they will look at that innings and that first 10 overs and think they haven't been adventurous enough. We saw it with Pakistan in the semi-final. They were quite conservative their first 10 overs and they were a bit short. And that's my worry. If you're a Kiwi fan out there, were the New Zealanders a bit starstruck by the big occasion in those first 10 overs? They came out of the blocks. I think the 11th over went for plenty. And from there, they were pretty aggressive for the rest of the innings. But was it a little bit too late? Yeah,
because not only Guptill, but also Glenn Phillips, 18 from 17. Daryl Mitchell, 11 from 8. So strange. I can't put my finger on it at the moment. Was it just an innings of absolute pure class from Kane Williamson that maybe the Australian innings will put that further into context as what a fine innings it was? or did his fellow New Zealand batsman go a bit too slowly?
Alrighty, well, I can see the Aussie opening batsman taking strike. So that's it for our very quick halftime show. We've sorted out the audio. Paul and I will be going live after play to react to the chase. Whatever happens, win, lose, tie, super over, we'll be here live at the end of play. Thanks, everybody, for watching. All I'll say is Trent Bolt against Aaron Finch. I'm a bit nervous.
Is he out yet? No, come on.
Not yet. Thanks, everyone.
Bye.